What is going on, fellow Clashers? I hope this day finds you well. Thank you so much for stopping by for the 9 Musketeers. That's right, it's Clash Royale action, the new Musketeer, the much maligned Musketeer, and I have to admit, I am not a big fan of the Musketeer card. 10 Elixir? Come on, that's absolutely ridiculous. It is very difficult to get this card in action in a practical spot where you're just not going to be absolutely devastated either by a lightning spell, a fireball, or a counterattack when you are completely dry on Elixir. So I thought I would give it a try just the same, and I have to admit it took me quite a few tries and a lot of opponents laughing at me before I was able to come up with any usable footage. I don't know, maybe they thought I was seriously using this deck all of the time. People laughing at me left and right, just ridiculing poor Galadon for trying with his Musketeers, sometimes 6, and at the end of this video you'll see 9 Musketeers all on there at once. It is total mayhem, but oftentimes it just didn't work out. If the opponent did have a lightning spell or a fireball, I was in deep trouble. So in this battle I was trying to wait, build elixir collectors as much as possible, and wait for the last minute when we're in double elixir time. So I'm really just trying to hold off here with the Tesla, with some troops on defense, keeping them away from my crown towers. And there goes a lightning spell, so that one was bad because I have so many elixir collectors, and that is another vulnerability to fireball lightning. Having more than 2 elixir collectors, you're almost always going to be subject to having multiple ones damaged, and that definitely gives your opponent the elixir advantage. But as you can see, I'm being a bit risky. I've got 4 up at the same time for a moment there with the mirror card, all these elixir pumps working, but it's still too early. I'm still not into that last minute, and that's really where I want to try to use these Musketeers, is in double elixir with elixir pumps pumping as well. That might give me a chance to get more than one group in there at a time, and maybe, if he doesn't have that lightning spell ready, get them onto a tower. So here we go, the last minute has begun. I've got the dragon trying to take that bomb tower out. That would also be devastating to the poor Musketeers. 3 or 6 of them at a time, and the bomb tower with that splash damage would just be awful. So again, trying to wait, bomb tower down. He's got barbarians. My dragon is working on them. I'm at full elixir. Can't decide, do I do Musketeers? Do I do another pump? I throw another elixir pump down. And right here, I probably could have gone for it, but I decide to wait a little bit longer. A 5th elixir pump is up. I gotta have as much elixir pumping in as possible at the same time. So now I've got to rotate around to get the mirror card back up. I've got the Musketeers ready. Now he's used his lightning spell. This would have been an ideal spot to get those Musketeers going, but again, they're not quite ready. We haven't gotten the mirror card down yet. Here it comes. We are at a deadlock. Nobody's gotten a tower down, and now I've got the Musketeers. The mirror card coming in from behind, and just having to wait what seems to take forever to get the next set of Musketeers down. There they go. 6 Musketeers in action, absolutely melting through everything. Here they come, closing in on that tower, and he's got a pair of bomb towers and a lightning spell, and that just annihilates my poor Musketeers. But they do get down to the tower, and we get some pretty good damage before the last of my sextet is absolutely wiped out. So that was sad, but I'm not done yet. 3 more ladies go down, and this could be it. This may actually win it. No way to get more than 3 on here right now, but they do get to the tower while he doesn't have a bomb tower ready, he doesn't have a lightning spell ready, and the 3 Musketeers win the battle for me 1 crown to 0. Now obviously, being up against a lower level opponent is going to give me an advantage that might allow me to have the chance to use them. But here we've got another battle, and yes, I am going for as many Musketeers as possible. Can I get 9 on the screen at the same time? Again, focused on the mirror card, the elixir pumps, and this guy's a dirty expoer. So nothing worse than that. He's got that expo out there, and that doesn't matter though. We're not going to worry too much about the expo, just trying to keep it from damaging the towers too much. We don't want to go down early and have to fight back when we do want to be able to try to use those Musketeers. It would be ideal to try to win using them, but honestly, my primary goal was just to see how many I could possibly get on the screen at any one time. And then, the best message you can ever hope for mid-match, opponent left the match. Gotta love when you see that. Now, of course it's not fair, but hey, we're going to use it to our advantage. And honestly, when in an actual match, when your opponent is trying, could you ever expect to be able to deploy 30 elixir worth of troops down one lane and not get countered, get absolutely wiped out in another direction. So at this point, I'm really not sure if he's coming back or not. So I'm going to focus on defense. I'm going to focus on building up as many elixir collectors as I possibly can. And at the same time, I don't want to win. I don't want to push too hard down one lane and get a 3-crown victory, because this is my big chance. As many elixir collectors as I can possibly get going at once. Focus on just rotating through the rest of the cards. The fireball is completely useless right now. Don't want the spear goblins to do much but chip away at the towers. And there we go. So a fireball is just going to go down in the middle of nowhere. And then the Tesla on defense again looks like he's not coming back. So it's an ideal chance for me to do my best or my worst with 9 Musketeers. So down goes another elixir collector, and now we are into double elixir time. I drop the goblins left and right, trying to get them to not take down a tower. A Tesla rotating through useless cards, dropping a fireball in the middle of nowhere. One more elixir collector, and the mirror card will be back up, as will the 3 Musketeers. So it's now or never with 40 seconds left. The first 3 go in the very back. And with 5 elixir collectors pumping, it is quickly back up to 10 elixir. And as soon as it is, I will drop 3 more. And now we've got 6 Musketeers on the move. Here they come, 6 at a time. And with nothing coming at me, this is my one opportunity. I've got to get back up to 10, rotating through cards. A tower goes down. There are the Musketeers once again, trying to get them down. We go into the slow motion as the front Musketeer is about to fall. The back of the Musketeers, 3 more, and just for maybe a fraction of a second, you could see the silhouette of 9 Musketeers on the screen at the same time, and 8 move forward, and in just a matter of seconds, blast that tower into nothingness. Instantaneous 3-crown win, and thank you, Deo. Sorry about the disconnect. But just imagine the look on his face when he logs back in, sees the end of that replay, and sees that 9 Musketeers took him down for the 3rd crown. In any case, that is it. 3 Musketeers, are they a good card? No, I would not go that far. They're fun, they're a novelty, but who knows, maybe we'll see a change that will make them more useful in the future. Thank you guys, as always, for sticking around. I appreciate your time. Please do hit that subscribe button, thumbs up before you leave, and I hope to see all of you back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Only 9 Musketeers. I've done more.
Sure, Peter, how many have you done?
17.
Right.